We are the German-based artist duo HERAKUT, and we are here on our first show with Corey Helford Gallery. Our crew name, HERAKUT, stands for our single artist names. I used to paint graffiti as AKUT, and the artist name of my colleague is Hera, so we merged our names together, HERAKUT, and share an A in the middle. We are an artist duo since a little more than 11 years, and we painted in this time almost all over the world.
So this show has the title Masters of Wrong. We are mastering wrongness ourselves, but we have a detector for everything that's wrong in the world. But in this show, we basically look at the things that affect America and the US, because that always has an impact on the whole world, especially on youth. So what you see is a lot of kids' themes, children's role models. So some of the role models you'll find Hello Kitty, for example, but also Kim Kardashian, who's sort of just as influential. My Little Pony, you see Pokemon. We show a character that is known to everyone, for example, Catwoman. So in the DC comic version, she's a thief. Why does she go out there and rob people? And then we were thinking, well, she's a cat, right? So cats have not just one kid, they have big litters of 5 or 6. So we were thinking these are a lot of mouths to feed. So maybe she goes out there, she's a single mom to provide for her kids. She has to do what she has to do.
Since we are here, we had the chance to paint 2 murals outside, actually on 2 totally different locations. One on a high school in Culver City and one here directly on the gallery.
For Culver City, we looked for a quote that will influence the kids in a good way, and also we chose to illustrate that quote. So it talks about 2 wolves. It's a Cherokee quote that says, there is a battle of 2 wolves inside of us, and one is evil, one is good. And in the end, basically it says, the wolf that wins is the one you feed. But we showed the wolves as puppets, and a girl who has those puppets available to her, and whatever you feed her, like the students at the school, is what she's gonna carry out into the world. You can not follow politics like we do and then come to the US and just have a show without commenting on what's going on. And our take on this, it's a comical one. When we were painting Trump, there's this great novel, Animal Farm,
yeah.
And so we chose the pig because to have that reference. We use a lot of layers, so we do have titles and subtitles, but the main title is how many porn stars does this country need? And since we look at role models for kids, you can't happen to ignore the fact that Kim Kardashian has such a huge following of young girls. Started out with porn, right? So it's just so ridiculous that all these kids think, I want to be like Kim. And then also we have this thing, where do we go from here? And this little quote, Hillary, help.
Our second mural was on the facade of the gallery. On this wall was already a mural of a great artist, one English.
I don't know how, but the home shopping network came into our mind, and so we painted one of our pugs as a salesman selling shapewear, which the whole thing is pretty American to us. Home shopping network, I am sure it was an invention of the Americans, as was shapewear, I think. So it's a comical approach. The pug that looks like a human or something, that's a very HERAKUT symbol. So everyone who's gonna pass by it would be like, oh yeah, that's them. We work with cardboard, we work with material that kids could work with. So also it'll be, you see the kids' topic, a game, it's Tetris. So we sugarcoat our dark thoughts. That's what we do.